Everyone is always focused on the motivation. You want motivation? It's the mindset that is holding you back. It's not motivation. I'm talking about being consistent with what you do on a daily basis. How do they get there? How do they do that? Well, it's being consistent. Being consistent with the right things, not the wrong things. Forget motivation. I want you to do this instead. Here's the kicker. Everyone is always focused on the motivation. You want motivation? Go drink a case of Red Bull. That will give you motivation. But it's an elixir. It wears off after a while. It's like, oh, I want to get motivated to go do something. No. Here's the thing. It's the mindset that is holding you back. It's not motivation. Okay, it's kind of like this. You're sitting on the couch, you're not wanting to do anything, and you're going to stay in that night. Then all of a sudden, your friend calls and says, oh my God, we're gonna go hang out with Billy, Ricky, and Bobby, and we're gonna go meet over at this place, and we want you to come. Well, all of a sudden, there's this feeling inside that gets you fired up to wanna go do it. Is that motivation, or is it something in your mind that triggers you wanting to go do it? No, it's your mindset. And see, this is the kicker here, okay? So many people think that motivation is gonna get them to that next level. It's not. It's the discipline and the consistency of treating your mind right. Now, again, I'm not talking about some hocus pocus stuff. I'm talking about being consistent with what you do on a daily basis. It could be everything from what time you go to bed, what time you wake up, do you work out, do you eat healthy, do you scroll on social media for 2-3 hours a night, in the morning, in the afternoon. See, these are the things that hold us back because we're always comparing ourselves on social media, or we're jealous of someone, or whatever it may be. Well, that's not helping this piece here. This piece has to be pure. What goes into it can sometimes stick, and sometimes you don't want that. You know what will stick? Routines. You have to set yourself up on a routine. Now, I'm not talking about clocking in and clocking out. I'm talking about a routine that you can be consistent with day in, day out. Weekends included, holidays included. See, when you're not consistent with a routine, you're off kilter. It's kind of like you have a nice little routine going and then you go off on vacation, you come back. It's hard to get back in that routine. Well, same goes with life. You're busy working, running a business, you have family, you have kids. It's hard. Trust me, I was there at one point. But what I found was by being consistent with my routines on what time I woke up, what I did in the morning, my eating habits, my working out, I started to find that I opened up this whole other world so that no matter what was going on in my life, I started to get this consistent routine. So that when there are days where maybe something didn't go my way, or maybe I had a phenomenal day and some great stuff happened, I was still consistent. See, this is the hardest part about being a human, is being consistent, because we see these other things that we may want. It could be materialistic, it could be a couple, it could be a family, it could be a business. And we wonder, like, how do they get there? How do they do that? Well, it's being consistent with the right things, not the wrong things. And I think we're at a point now to where there's so many crazy things out there that, you know, do these 3 easy hacks and your life will improve, or hey, do this and you can change everything. It's not that easy. Okay, and people make it out to be easy. This is the hard work stuff. Like, everybody wants to skirt around the hard stuff, and guess what? You're gonna get the results of skirting around the hard stuff. Do the hard stuff first. Start to get consistent with doing the hard stuff, and you'll find you'll start to narrow these gaps of inconsistency to where you will be consistent with routines and how your life is going on a daily basis. Did I struggle? Yes. A lot of you know my journey. 2014, I started journaling about how I was interacting in life and so on and so forth. I was a hot mess. But after a couple years, I can look back at my journal and go, oh my God, it was the consistency, it was the routines that got me back on track. Now here's the thing. If you're struggling with this, I get it. I was there, okay? I'm not perfect. I'm a human being. But putting the time into it, it could happen in 30 days. It could happen in 6 months. What if it happened in 18 months or 2 years from now? How much better off would you be? I'll help you with this. Like, I've been down this road. I know what you're going through. So if you are one of those people that need help, that just need that playbook on how to get consistent with routines and stuff, I want you to reach out to me. Shoot me a DM and say free call. Let's talk. Because if there's a couple things that I can help you out with to get you back on track, it'll be worth it. And plus, it's the right thing to do. It's the human thing to do to help other people succeed and get better. You gotta remember this. Real results come from real routines, not the fake ones. Don't skip over that. Hey, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure to turn on the notifications. And until the next time, make it a great day.